If you are over 55 and you want to know exactly how much Bitcoin you need to retire, not a ballpark, not a range, a specific calculable number, you are in the right place. At today's price of around $76,000, one Bitcoin is already out of reach for most people entering this conversation. That is not a problem. It is the reason 0.1 BTC is the unit that changes how you think about this. Here is the insight nobody in this space will give you directly. 0.1 BTC is not the answer. It is the unit of measurement. Your answer is a specific multiple of 0.1 BTC derived from your income gap, your timeline, and your price scenario. And by the end of this video, you will know exactly how to calculate yours. That is what the next 12 minutes are for. 3 things specifically. Why almost every how much Bitcoin to retire answer was built for a timeline you don't have. Exactly what 0.1 Bitcoin delivers at 3 specific price milestones with real numbers, not ranges. And a 3-step framework to find your specific target. Not a general figure, a personal one. Here is the problem nobody in the Bitcoin space wants to say directly. Almost every piece of advice about how much Bitcoin you need to retire was written for someone who is 30 years old. It assumes a 30-year compounding window. It assumes you can average into 3 or 4 full market cycles. It assumes time is your primary asset. But time is not your primary asset. Yours is the next 10 years before you stop earning. That is a fundamentally different problem, and it has a fundamentally different answer. As of Q2 2026, the average age of a new Bitcoin investor is approximately 34 to 35. The calculators, the how much do I need guides, the YouTube content, almost all of it is built for that age group, not for yours. The advice wasn't designed for you, so the question you've been asking needs to change. Not just slightly, completely. The question is not, how much Bitcoin do I need? The question is, how much Bitcoin do I need to replace a specific income at a specific price over a specific timeline? That reframe has a direct consequence. It means your Bitcoin target is not a number you find. It is a number you calculate. And the first variable you need is one most people over 55 have never isolated. Here is the single biggest target-setting mistake I see from investors over 55. They look at their 401k balance, let's say $400,000, and they try to match it in Bitcoin. I have $400,000 in retirement savings, so I need $400,000 worth of Bitcoin. That calculation is wrong. Not slightly wrong, structurally wrong. Your 401k balance is not your retirement. Your 401k is a pool of capital designed to generate an income stream. The only number that matters is the monthly income gap you need to close. How much per month do you need from your investments to live the retirement you've planned? A $400,000 401k at a 4% withdrawal rate generates $16,000 a year. That is $1,333 a month. If your income gap is $2,500 a month, that 401k isn't solving the problem, it's closing half of it. The balance feels large. The income is often inadequate. The risk isn't holding too little Bitcoin. The risk is measuring the wrong target. Once you measure your gap instead of your balance, your Bitcoin target becomes precise, calculable, and in most cases, more achievable than you currently believe. That gap is the first of 3 variables. Here is how to use it. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Speak to a qualified advisor for your specific situation, but the arithmetic I am about to show you applies to everyone the same way. Here are the 3 scenarios. I want to show you what a single increment of 0.1 Bitcoin delivers at 3 price milestones. Not predictions, scenarios. And to ground them in current reality, at today's price of around $76,000, 0.1 Bitcoin costs approximately $7,600. The scenarios below are not where Bitcoin is. They are where you plan around. Here is what the math looks like at each one. Scenario 1. Bitcoin reaches $250,000. 0.1 Bitcoin equals $25,000. Drawn down over 20 years, that is $1,250 a year. just over $100 a month per zero point 0.1 Bitcoin you hold. Scenario 2. Bitcoin reaches $500,000. 0.1 Bitcoin equals $50,000. Over 20 years, $2,500 a year. Around $208 a month per zero point 0.1 Bitcoin increment. Scenario 3. Bitcoin reaches $1 million. 0.1 Bitcoin equals $100,000. Over 20 years, $5,000 a year. $416 a month per zero point 0.1 Bitcoin increment. Those numbers are not dramatic in isolation, but here's what they tell you. Your retirement target, expressed in Bitcoin, is not one number that applies to everyone. It is a multiple of 0.1 Bitcoin, derived from your income gap and your price scenario. That multiple is yours alone, and you can find it in 3 steps. Step 1 is your income gap. Take the monthly income you need in retirement. Subtract your guaranteed income, Social Security, any pension, any fixed income already in place. The remainder is your gap. That gap, that single number. It is the only figure that drives everything that follows. If you need $4,000 a month in retirement and Social Security gives you $1,800, your gap is $2,200. Not your net worth. Not your neighbor's portfolio. Your gap. Step 2 is your drawdown timeline. This is how many years your Bitcoin needs to generate that income. If you retire at 65 and plan through to age 85, that is 20 years. The calculation, $2,200 multiplied by 12 months, multiplied by 20 years. $528,000. That is your total income replacement target. The total amount of income Bitcoin needs to generate across your retirement. Here is where most calculators stop. They give you the pot. Not the price scenario. That is the missing variable. Step 3 is your price scenario. Take your income replacement target. Divide by your chosen Bitcoin price scenario. $528,000 divided by $500,000 per Bitcoin. That is 1.056 Bitcoin. Expressed in 0.1 Bitcoin increments, roughly 10 to 11 increments. $528,000 divided by $1 million per Bitcoin. That is 0.528 Bitcoin. Expressed in 0.1 Bitcoin increments, roughly 5 to 6 increments. 2 very different targets, both derived from the same income gap. The difference is entirely in the price scenario you plan around. This is not speculation, this is arithmetic. 3 inputs, 1 target, no guesswork. Notice what this process removes. It removes the emotion. You are not guessing. You are not comparing yourself to someone who started accumulating at 28. You have a specific target derived from your specific income need, anchored to a specific price scenario. Now, I need to address the most dangerous belief I encounter from investors at this stage. The belief that waiting for more clarity, waiting for a better price, waiting until things feel certain, is the cautious move. That belief is not caution. It is risk. The reason comes down to a number that most retirement conversations never mention. And it is not the price of Bitcoin. It is how much Bitcoin is actually left to buy. As of Q2 2026, Bitcoin's liquid supply on exchanges sits at around 2.2 million Bitcoin, one of the lowest levels recorded in roughly 7 years, not seen since around 2018. At today's price of approximately $76,000, well below the all-time high of around $126,000 reached in October of 2025, that might look like a pullback and an opportunity simultaneously. For the income gap investor running the 3-step calculation, that is exactly what it is. The math does not change with the price. You simply adjust the number of 0.1 BTC increments your target requires. What does change is how much supply is available to build that position. The supply available to purchase is not growing. In the US alone, the share of adults over 55 who hold cryptocurrency has roughly doubled since 2021, from under 7% to approximately 12% today. The people approaching retirement who are looking at Bitcoin, that number keeps climbing. a shrinking supply and a growing audience. Those two lines only move in one direction. The April 2024 halving reduced new supply creation by 50%. The next halving arrives around April 2028. Based on patterns from previous cycles, the 12 to 18 months following each halving have represented the period of most pronounced price appreciation and most constrained available supply. Keep in mind that each cycle is different, and past patterns are not a guarantee of future results. Bitcoin can and does experience significant pullbacks even within long-term uptrends. If you are 55 today and plan to retire at 65, you have 2 halving cycles remaining before your earning window closes. Not unlimited time. 2 windows. Here's what I want you to carry away from this. You have not missed this. Investors who are 55 today hold something that younger investors do not. Proximity to retirement creates clarity of purpose. You are not speculating. You are solving a specific income problem with a hard-capped, supply-constrained asset. The 3-step calculator is not a theory. Your income gap is real. Your drawdown timeline is real. The supply constraints are real. Put those 3 variables together and your target is not a guess. It is a derivation. Most investors over 55 walk away from this question feeling more confused than when they arrived. Because nobody gives them a framework. They get slogans, 3 inputs, 1 target. That is the framework. The question of how much Bitcoin you need to retire has a specific, personal answer. You have the 3 steps to find it. The next question most investors over 55 ask is this: once I have Bitcoin, how do I hold it through the volatility without making a panic decision that costs me everything? That is exactly what the next video covers. It's called Why Most Bitcoin Retirees. Over 50 panic sell at the worst moment, and it walks through the exact hold system that keeps you positioned through drawdowns without making the mistake that wipes out most of the gains you just calculated. Link is on screen now.